Hey, young girl, we are back with a new episode this week. I want to start by saying thank you to who all have been watching, listening, sharing, commenting on the podcast. We can be found on Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you search for your podcast. Search for Hey Young Girl. And again, thank you. So today I want to talk about staying grounded when you are going through a storm. Maintain your mind, body, and spirit. If you're not having enough sleep and your body is constantly sick or whatnot, you aren't at your full capacity, right? You aren't strong. You may feel a little weak. So to your best of your ability, try to maintain your health. Get your rest and things like that. Also, develop skills that'll assist you when you have these storms, right? Say, for instance, if it's a confrontation that you may have, learn communication skills, able to verbalize what it is you want to say without any confusion and, in a calm tone and with clarity and staying focused on what the subject is to try to get a result. There's a time I remember when there was active storms going on, right? And we're driving in the car, and you know how sometimes you just pull over because it's just so strong of a storm that you can't see clearly, right? But sometimes you just have to keep going through the storm. Put on your heavy wiper blades, turn on your high beams, and just become more alert. Maybe slow down your driving and keep going through that storm. And you won't believe, maybe a few miles up the road it was clear and sunny. But those that stopped and pulled over, that's safe, that is. But they had prolonged themselves getting through the storm because they just sat. Sometimes you do have to be still. There's nothing you can do about the storm. You just have to sit still and maybe pray through it, while you're in the storm. Take your mind off of what it is that's going on currently. If there's nothing you can do about it, why sit there and let it replay in your mind over and over again and put you into this sad, state of mind? Like there's nothing that you did to bring this storm onto you, then there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to go through the storm. So right? While you in that storm, develop you some new tools that'll help you to get through the next one, get through the sun, to the sun faster, right? And not keep you in these storms over and over again. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.